You don't necessarily need to lose weight to become healthier. That's the central and potentially disruptive conclusion of a major Harvard study that challenges long-standing assumptions in medicine, public health, and popular culture. For decades, weight loss has been treated as both the goal and the gold standard for health improvement. But what if focusing exclusively on weight is not only misguided, but sometimes even counterproductive? This new research, published by scientists at the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, analyzed a broad range of metabolic markers, such as blood pressure, insulin sensitivity, cholesterol levels, and inflammation. What they found may surprise many. Individuals who improved their diets, exercised more, managed stress, and slept better often experienced substantial improvements in these internal markers, even when their weight didn't change significantly, or at all. In fact, many people saw dramatic health benefits while remaining in the same BMI category. Their cardiovascular risk dropped. Their insulin resistance improved. Their mood, energy levels, and mobility increased. And all of this happened without a noticeable change on the scale. That has far-reaching implications. It suggests that people in larger bodies aren't necessarily unhealthy, and conversely, that people in thin bodies aren't necessarily healthy either. It also lends critical support to the growing weight-neutral, or health at every size, HAS, approach to healthcare, which urges clinicians to focus on behaviors and biological markers rather than body weight alone. Instead of using weight as a proxy for health, this research suggests we should be measuring what truly matters: blood sugar stability, muscle strength, inflammation, endurance, and psychological well-being. That's the positive, empowering message. The data reinforce the idea that you can take control of your health without obsessing over pounds lost or gained. It opens the door to more inclusive, compassionate medicine, especially for people who've been stigmatized or dismissed by doctors because of their size. It means health isn't a number on the scale. It's a spectrum of function and resilience that can be improved through achievable, sustainable habits. But there's also a warning here. For too long, the weight loss industry has marketed health as something you can buy in the form of powders, pills, or punishing gym routines. Insurance companies and clinical guidelines have often promoted weight loss as the primary solution to everything from diabetes to heart disease. That narrative may need to be rewritten. And there will be resistance from diet culture, from commercial interests, and from outdated medical practices that still equate thinness with virtue. This shift in thinking also comes with a more nuanced understanding of metabolism. Not everyone loses weight in the same way, or at all, despite major behavioral changes. Genetics, hormonal dynamics, medications, and past trauma all influence how our bodies respond to interventions. Focusing solely on the external, on fat mass or BMI, can mask internal progress. It can also demoralize people who are making real, life-saving changes, but aren't seeing it reflected in their clothing size. So yes, the Harvard study is a hopeful message. You can get healthier, markedly healthier, without losing weight. You can walk into your next medical checkup with better labs, stronger lungs, steadier energy, and better sleep, even if the number on the scale hasn't moved. That should be a liberating idea for millions. But it also demands a critical reevaluation of how we talk about health, how we treat patients, and how we define success in a society that's long conflated thinness with worth.